I just took a big sip right before. Oh, oh. That was pretty rough, y'all. Anyway, hello. Good, good, good. It's not morning. I was gonna say good morning, but it's not morning here. Good morning if you live somewhere where it's morning right now, or if you're watching this way after it's been streamed, if you're watching it in the morning, but good afternoon, good night, if you're in or near my time zone. Yeah, hi. Well, anyway, today, let me draw myself a Twitter header, because, I don't have one yet. I could just use my finished, one of my finished stream assets as my Twitter header, but I don't want to use my bedroom as my Twitter header. As nice as it is, it turned out great. But I don't know, I just think it should be something new, fresh. Here's to hoping Clip Studio Paint doesn't, crash on us this time. I'm gonna stay away from the 3D stuff. Let's also hope that my drawing tablet can keep itself together, because it was already having a couple issues. And I dealt with them, but they might come back, because technology hates me today, apparently. Because everything I own needed to update. Like 5 minutes before stream time, and I was like, oh, cool. Thanks, computer. But hey, we're updated. And we're streaming. We're live. We're doing good. We're doing good. Anyway. Let's get to... Excuse me? Let's get into Clip Studio Paint. I don't really have any ideas for my Twitter head. Yes. I'm sure we'll come up with something. Also, didn't fix the squishing issue that the chat boxes were having last time. So, maybe, just a little bit, we could, fix that. Also, I noticed there's a big disconnect between what I'm actually saying and when it appears on stream. So I need to mess with Streamlabs to fix that. So just know, if you say something in the chat, it might take me a minute or two to respond. Even if I wasn't drawing, and also my phone went off. I apologize. I need to mute that. It's my friends talking about cats. I don't blame them, cats are cute. I've got a lot of cats from the crazy cat dinosaur. Anyway, yeah, I have, no clue where to start on this. So, I just want to go with the chibi style, but my chibi style is all over the place, so we'll see where this goes. I'm trying to think of something that would be good. maybe a little mountain scenery to match my starting soon and ending soon screens. But slightly less flat paper cut lookout, which I like the paper cut out look. But I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We'll do everything in flats, and then I'll shade if I want to shade, and if I think it looks good looking on paper, then I'll just roll with that. Alright, so my phone is muted now. If it makes noise, my phone's just haunted, and I apologize for that. There's a hair on my drawing tab, that's good. There's a desk there! I'm pretty sure my microphone picked that up. I just slammed my knee into my desk. Quality streams here. Oh. Obviously, since it's a Twitter header, over in this area, we don't want anything important, anything we want the eye to be drawn to, because that's the, about where my icon will be? Approximately? Probably gonna pull up a Twitter. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm just always tired. Very sleepy down this way. But that's I probably could pull the layout reference up, but it's not my style. My style is just do whatever. I don't think it's ridiculous. Speaking of looking nice, this gel pen that I got from the Clip Studio Asset Store is great. But speaking of the Asset Store, I have some Clippy to spend. But last time I looked at them, brushes or other packs that I wanted to spend it on. But I don't just want it to go to waste, you know, so. I don't know. Let me switch this to red for sketch. Wait, first I need to turn my tablet brightness up because I can't see anything. Make wonk. I need an external camera. I'm using my laptop's built-in camera for this. One day I'll get a better rig for this, and then I'll have a better camera that I can position to where I can look down at my drawing tablet and not have my eye lose tracking and make it look like I'm asleep. And also the mouth loses tracking. Apologize if I get real quiet. I'm trying to concentrate on drawing. Oh. like those are not too high up. Okay, zoom in. Ah! There's a mat. Hello. 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 Oh. You can't do too cute of a voice. I mean, I can try my best, but... Excuse me, I'm drinking water. I need to stay hydrated. Especially if I don't want to get a dry socket, because... Yeah, I'm good. Just trying to recover from my tooth surgery I had to have. You'd think being a ferocious carnivore, my teeth would be pretty, pretty great. Gotta keep them up in shape for eating all that meat. But now I had to have a little bit of surgery. Because one broke off real weird. The nerves were exposed. It's gross. But hey, I'm currently recovering. I'm recovering fine. The stitches fell out in like one day. That was kind of worrying, but also like I didn't care too much. We're good. We're all good. And the only thing wrong today is I can't draw a circle. I almost said bad words. I'm trying to keep it clean for a little bit. Trying to reserve my swears for when I actually start playing video games. And when I get real angry, I'm about to start saying swear words because I can't draw a circle. Why is it so hard to draw circles that look at least half similar? Okay, whatever. This is just a sketch. I don't know why I'm being perfectionist about it. Oh. Excuse me for yawning. Five chunks in my bags. The sketch is a bit of a mess, but that's fine because it's only the first sketch and I have plenty of time to refine it. Too far down. Oh. That was a rough yawn. I apologize for yawning so much. I really gotta stream earlier in the day, but I don't think that would stop all the yawning because I'm always yawning, always tired. I really should see a spell. Words are hard. It really should be a spell. I'm gonna scream about 2 more screw-ups. If I mess up that sentence 2 more times, I'm going to scream. So it's a fair warning. I think I need to see a specialist about why I'm always tired. But also, why do that when I could just sleep for 12 plus hours? You like the chibi Petra? Good. Excuse me. I burp. I apologize. That's really gross. But also, my stream, I'll burp if I want to. Also, for some reason, the stream chat is not updated. OBS. I'm gonna contact because I was glancing at my preview. We love technology. It updated 25 minutes ago, and apparently this update has either this update broke the chat, or my Wi-Fi is being really stupid. Or both. Possibly both. Anyway. Phoebe Petra kind of thick. Not too far off from regular Petra. But okay, that one showed up. Probably both TBH showed up in the chat that it's pulling from YouTube, but the other one didn't. Technology continues to confound me in how it can work and not work at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? Probably not. Yeah, there's a hair on my screen. I apologize again for any latency and delays in responding to the chat. And still need the message Streamlabs settings. You know, I'm no professional. This is only my second live stream. Still got a lot to learn. That's okay, cause I'm gonna do my best. That was really cheesy, and I apologize, but I take back none of it. I mean what I said. I said what I meant. Alright, we've got that sketched out. Do I want to draw a tree? Not really. Am I going to draw a tree? Nah. Cheese. Oh. my brain kind of failed. Started misfiring for a second there. I was like, what is cheese? But then I remembered I said cheesy. Cheese. Cheese. I'm having a stupid one. It's okay. What if you know what? I'm going to draw a small piece of cheese in this final drawing, and I'm gonna hide it specifically where you can only see it if you view the image in full, So someone clicks on my header, and there's a tiny piece of cheese that pops out from behind my icon. Doesn't that sound fun? It sounds stupid, but like, also entirely on brand. I like cheese. I just can't eat a lot of it. Let's go lactose intolerance. Can I... Shout out to all my fellow lactose intolerant people. Also, fossil brain empty, no thoughts. Yeah? And it's just me every day. It's me all the time, every day. Anyway, do we draw a tree? Do we want a tree in this? Does the world need more trees? Yes, it does, actually. Plant trees. If you ever have the time and you want to help the planet, plant some trees. You want a tree? I'm gonna put the tree on in this corner. Cheese tree. It's the cheese tree. It's the cheese will be in here somewhere. Put a mountain here. That's a really straight line, actually. Wow, I'm impressed. I freehanded that. Freehanded both of those lines, and they're both very, well, relatively straight. Relatively straight lines that I just freehanded. I'll never draw a line that straight ever again. Bet. Like, I'm willing to bet money on it. But I'm not going to. Because I don't actually want to pay anybody. There's some more mountains in the background, maybe? The sun right there? That's too big. That's far too big. Yet again, I cannot draw a circle. Probably draw a circle better if I turned up my stabilization settings. But this pen, I like the way it flows, and I don't want to mess with the settings. I don't like the sun beam. Put the sun here. Or sunset. Anyways, this is a... excuse me. Since this is a Twitter header, let's talk about Twitter. One of my mutuals was getting harassed, actually. But he's doing fine. He's doing great. The sun is evil, yes. The sun gives you cancer. Wear sunscreen. Wear big floppy hats and long sleeve shirts that are really thin, so they'll protect your skin. Protect your skin, don't let your bacon get fried. Unless you're going to go offer yourself to a cannibal and then I guess fry your bacon. I don't know. But wear sunscreen. Protect your skin. Don't get melanoma. That is the skin cancer, right? I'm pretty sure that's the skin cancer. Now I gotta Google it because I said the thing. Melanoma is in fact skin cancer. Well, go microwave you some bacon, or fry it up in a pan. Or if you got a sweet air fryer, pop that bacon in there. Go cook you some bacon. Enjoy your bacon. I know I can't. I don't actually like bacon. It's one of the few meats that I don't enjoy. I've just never had bacon that agreed with my stomach. It's always either too greasy or too dry and crunchy. So that might just be more nobody who's ever cooked me bacon knows how to cook bacon, rather than me not liking bacon, you know? But I'm hungry. Dang it. Well, let's talk about food. That's a good idea. Fun food fact. Don't have any bacon? Rest in peace, dude. But fun food fact, Subway bread is not bread, legally, in, I think it was Ireland or Scotland? Or it might have been in Wales? Well, somewhere over in the UK. Subway bread was deemed not legally bread because it's got too much sugar in it. It is legally considered cake. Which is kind of ironic considering Subway advertises himself as being healthy food. Honey is considered raw meat by the FDA. Thank you for that interesting fact. That is very interesting and almost sent me spiraling into an existential crisis. What criteria does it hit to be raw meat? It's a liquid, a very viscous liquid, but honey is a liquid. Hold on, now I am once again interrupting my art to fact check. Oh. There's no evidence for that, actually, apparently. The FDA does not classify it as raw meat. There's no evidence for it all. The FDA defines honey as a thick, sweet, syrupy substance that bees make as food from the nectar of flowers and store in honeycombs. It is a sweetening agent in Canada, though, and is as such a sugar-based ingredient. Alright, cool. It's alright to be misinformed about something. But yeah, apparently that's widespread. I've never heard of that before now. Look, we're learning something today. That honey is not considered raw meat. Someone needs to pay for bamboozling me. Well, I'm not the one who bamboozled you, but can I pay you off in ocean life facts? About my, very, very distant, but not quite so distant at the same time, oceanic relatives. More specifically, orcas, otherwise known as killer whales, and great white sharks. Got 3 facts for you. Fact number 1 is that orcas, although often called whales, or killer whales as their other informal name is, are actually dolphins. They're just very large dolphins. Incredibly large dolphins. Fact number 2. Great white sharks are 25% liver. At least weight-wise. So, the largest great white sharks will have 250 to 300 pound livers. And fact number 3 is that orcas are aware of fact number 2 and will rip the fins off of great whites and suck their livers out to feed their pods. It's at least a week's worth of food for a pod of orcas. Dolphins continue to scare me more than sharks ever have or ever will. Dolphins are terrifying creatures. You know, people are afraid of sharks, but they should be afraid of dolphins. And cookie cutter sharks. Those things are scary looking and take chunks out of it. Anyway, enjoy that knowledge. Put a branch on that tree there. Get a shark liver transplant and become immortal. I don't think that's how that works, and I'm not sure if your body, if the average human body is big enough for a shark liver. Again, up to 300 pounds of liver. And I think we all know how big a 300-pound person is. Or at least we can find a reference for that. But yeah, sharks have them big livers. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to a different line again. This one. Or do I want to do a bit of a textured look? Clips to your paint pleasing, just like to zoom in. Got this sand pin. Got this textured pin. It's not really that textured though, it's just a little crunchy. Please do not put a liver in a wheelbarrow and carry it around with you. Water. Pencil to... Don't want to use this green pencil though. What pencil is this? Oh, from Clips to your pen. Wait, not a big fan of that pencil. I like punch pencils. It's not a curved line. That line was straight. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard art time. Anyway, you saw on Twitter, I said I watched Hollow Myth before Mythbreakers, Hollow Myth, Mythbreakers, same. You know, Hololive's English Division's tabletop role-playing game. That was fun. We're gonna talk about Hololive for a minute. I truly await the day that Scout goes full murder hobo, because Gura sure is taking her character in that direction. It's glorious. Anyway, how are we gonna handle drawing his eyes? Make my eyelashes let me use my teeth. Ugh. They're also very crooked. They're no longer okay. Just turn sketch my person in. Yes. Oh! Oh, where's my yawning? I think I'm gonna make the background look like construction paper. And then draw in details with this pencil brush. Alright, I like these eyes. I like how they're turning out. I'm gonna turn down the opacity layer just a little bit on the sketch layer. And I apologize for any noise, but I need to rearrange myself because I am uncomfortable now. This is only slightly better, but you know. Okay, I'll bet my chair is incredibly garbage. Studio Paint, if we could zoom out, please, that'd be nice. Thank you. Constantly fighting with my art programs. Oh. I don't know why I'm so tired. I will be right back. I'm hearing some noises outside that I need to attend to really quickly. I will return in just a little bit. Sit tight and check out the final finished "Be Right Back" screen, cause I finished that off stream. I'm proud of it. I'm back. I had to go yell at people to be quiet. My living room is kind of like full of people. Well, full of people. I mean, there's 3 people in there, but that's full of people. Anyway, back to art. What do we think of the updated BRB screen? Is it nice? Ow. Keep hitting things. If you say anything in chat, I needed to refresh it. Okay, what is my token? I'm having issues with my chair. But thank you, I'm glad you liked the BRB screen. That was a good line. I'm very proud of that line. Not so much that one. That one looks like garbage. When I do start streaming games, what should we start with? That's perfectly fine to just have me on in the background. Good luck with whatever you're doing while you watch. But no, that's fine. When I do start streaming games, what do I want to start with? I can hop on the train before it dies off and start by streaming on Minecraft. But I don't. Do I want to do modded Minecraft? Do I want to do vanilla Minecraft? It'll be single player at first. If I do multiplayer, I'm going to make sure that I can find a stable server to play on, but mostly do single player at first. If I do a multiplayer game, it's gonna take me a little bit, especially because a lot of the games that I own are on Xbox, and I don't really have any way to capture the footage right now. There is the ability in the old Xbox computer application, because there's two of them now. But the old Xbox application has a Stream to PC option, but it's very janky, and if both the Xbox that you're trying to stream from and the computer are not on an Ethernet connection, and instead is on Wi-Fi, it's very slow, and it freezes a lot. It's far more of a pain than it needs to be. I don't think that would be a fun viewing experience for anybody. Especially because it's really frustrating to know that your game is playing, and you can hear it, but you can't see it, because the visuals are frozen, because that's the biggest issue with it. And the new Xbox app doesn't have that function. As far as I'm aware, I can't find it anywhere in there. So I need some kind of external way to record. And then if I do play on Xbox, what game do I play, you know? I mean, I guess we could do Slime Rancher. Could play Minecraft on Xbox, because I do have both Java and Bedrock editions on my computer, and I have it on Xbox. But technically, I got the Windows 10 edition and the Xbox edition free because I bought it. I bought the disc console version when it was still really new. SimStream could be fun. It could be, but I'm still trying to figure out what is wrong with my one piece of custom content that I downloaded. I downloaded a bunch of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure custom content because I really like me some JoJo's, and I downloaded an outfit that's someone made Mista's outfit, and the pants are really buggy. But when I open it up in Sims 4 Studio, there's nothing wrong with them. They appear just fine. But if I try to put it on any of my Sims, I get a terrible texture glitch. And I'm not at all sure what's wrong with it. I might try re-downloading that custom content and then removing its files or just straight up replacing its files. But because sometimes a sim will when you start up the create a sim, they'll spawn in custom content, and I'm sure no one wants to see the terrible texture glitch. I don't know. I need to figure that out off stream. I also need to fix the squashing of my chat boxes. I don't know why they're so squashed. I fixed it slightly in the live scene. It's still a little squished, but that's just the font. As you can see with my name up in the top of the screen. But in my other chat boxes, it's really squished, and I'm not entirely sure why. We need to work on it. I need to fix that. Got a lot of things I need to fix. We also do a Sims 3 stream, but I don't have any custom content for it, so I uninstalled it. Especially because I prefer to play Sims 4 because I've bought a bunch of Sims 4 DLC, and for some reason I can't access my Sims 3 DLC from the Origin application. And my current computer does not have a disk slot for me to use. So I think I'm also missing one of my Sims 4 expansions. I don't know, I need to figure out how to fix that. Or just buy an external disk drive, which would probably be smarter. Especially because then I could, you know, not have to fight with external drives for some of my stuff, because I have a bunch of software on disks, and I had to transfer them via an external drive from my old, very slow laptop onto this laptop, and that was a pain in my life. I could try out some new games I haven't played. Do a Sea of Thieves stream. Is that still popular? I figure it should be pretty popular because they just released a Pirates of the Caribbean event, and that looks really fun. But also, do I want to have to deal with other players? Yeah. There's a couple other games that I have access to because I've got access to Game Pass. But not on my computer. Because I'm technically not the one with Game Pass, it's my pa. He's got the Game Pass. Which means I have access to Game Pass on my Xbox as long as he's logged in. Because he's got his Xbox, so it's his home Xbox. We've got 2 Xbox Ones. We bought the second one secondhand. Because I was like, that first one's leaving with me if I leave for an extended period of time. And my pa was like, well, how am I gonna play Call of Duty? And I was like, buy another Xbox? Buy one of the new ones when they come out? I don't know. Build you a computer. Become a PC gamer. You used to build computers, right? Because he did. He used to build computers back when they were, you know, a brand new, fresh thing. And you had dial-up. Dial-up was the best internet you could get. Dark times for computers. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I could play a bunch of games off of Game Pass. I think there's a couple horror games that are on Game Pass that I want to play. And I think all of the Yakuza games are on there, so I could play through those too. I'm not sure if I'd be any good at those, though. I also should get some kind of capture for my Nintendo Switch and play through some of those games that I've got on there. So I've got, I bought Skyward Sword HD because I never had it on the Wii, but I had Twilight Princess on the Wii. Still technically haven't beat that. I'm at the point where I could beat it. All I need to do is just waltz into the castle and put the smack down on the final boss and all the mini bosses. But I want to do all the side quests first and get as many hearts as I can. But my sensor bar doesn't work anymore because little furry creatures from hell we call cats that I have, one of them chewed through my sensor bar cable. So until I buy a replacement sensor bar or find someone who's willing to donate one to me, just kidding, I pay for it, but until I find someone to buy one, I can't beat Twilight Princess, and that makes me very sad because that was my technically that wasn't my first Zelda game. I did play Ocarina of Time when I was really young. Well, obviously, you know, I'm a dinosaur. I'm billions of years old, but you know, prior to becoming a humanoid dinosaur woman like I am. You're not gonna count me. Back when I was just a small little teeny baby picture. I played Ocarina of Time, but I have no memory of it because I was just that little. Only games I can remember playing when I was real little: the Rock Band, The Hobbit, and Need for Speed Underground 2. Which I would love to play on stream, actually. So, assuming the save data hasn't deleted itself off of my memory card, because I sure know that Rock Band and Guitar Hero like to delete themselves off of the memory cards from my PlayStation 2. If I can find a way to hook it up and capture off of it, then I'll play Need for Speed Underground 2 from the beginning. Or I might just hop on my old profile if it's still there. If it's not, then we'll start over. We'll have a rando time. Even though I'm not that good at racing games. Could play some Forza Horizon 5 when it comes out. What else could I play? There's a lot of games on Game Pass that I could play. But I don't remember what half of them are. I know there's some really old Xbox 360 games on there. I played through Black Ops 2 campaign because I have copies. I have a copy of every Black Ops game, actually. Wait, I don't know where Black Ops 4 went, but I have 1 through 3, and then Cold War. I haven't played Cold War. I've heard it's garbage. But, you know, people also said that Ghost was garbage, and I enjoyed it. Who knows? Maybe if I play some Master Chief Collections on Game Pass. I thought I saw some Halo games on there. The only Halo I've played is I played a bit of local multiplayer with some cousins of mine ages ago. Because at the time I only had a PS2, a Wii, and an N64. Also, I need to get my hands on a GameCube because my grandma's GameCube. She no longer has it because my uncle and so I need to get a GameCube and buy some GameCube games. I want to buy Twilight Princess on GameCube because I need a left-handed Link in my life. And playing through Twilight Princess was a pain as a left-handed person. Well, left-handed dinosaur. But because on the Wii version, they flipped the entire map rather than just flip Link's animations so that he'd be right-handed. But they flipped the entire map and all of Link's animations and made him right-handed because most people are right-handed. So they figured most people who play on Wii will be right-handed. But all they really need to do is just flip the animations. I'm not sure why they had to go through and flip the entire map around. So I'd like to play it on GameCube, where he's left-handed. And Skyward Sword on Switch, the motion controls aren't that bad. Like, sometimes they'll get really off-kilter for some reason. But I have been playing with the Joy-Cons that came with my Switch. Yeah. They've taken a bit of a beating. Like I dropped one of them on the floor just not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. And I was like, oh no. That's not good. Now I'm gonna have even worse drift because I dropped it face down. Because my Joy-Cons got drift. It took them a lot longer than average, apparently, for those to get drift. But they do have some drift. I need to send Nintendo to get them fixed, but I'm lazy. And the drift's not bad. Play every Zelda game in chronological order when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. I would unironically love to do that, but also I don't want to play Majora's Masks, honestly. I don't do good in games where you have to do some time management. I melt under pressure like that. So we'll skip Majora's Mask, actually. Instead, I will just direct everyone to go check out the mod that was made for Majora's Mask, where every texture in the game has been replaced with a variation of Nicolas Cage's face, because it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I watched an entire playthrough by the mod makers, and it's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I also, while I was playing my Switch the other day, I booted up, because I have Nintendo Switch Online, I booted up the NES emulator they've got, and I played the original Zelda for about 10 minutes, and I was like, it's so easy to get lost in this game. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing. And with how much I play Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, on their adventure maps, you'd think I'd know the map by now. But I don't. It got lost very easily. I need to... less talky, more drawing. Or maybe same amount of talking, but also more art. I'm not getting any progress done on this drawing. Okay. I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I'm also excited for the Diamond Pearl remakes. I can't wait to see how they implement the stuff that was added in Platinum into them. Because I know that the Ruby and Sapphire remakes included the content from the third game from that generation. I'm not sure if Heart Gold and Soul Silver included any of the crystal stuff, but that's because I didn't play the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I'm also excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus, however you say it. I say Arceus. If I'm wrong, no I'm not, shut up, you're wrong. But I'm really excited for that. I'm just excited for all of them. I really like the chibi overworld style of the remakes. It's very cute. I just think they need a better outline for Barry's hair, because the last trailer I saw, his hair blended into his skin because there wasn't a very thick outline. But Legends looks so good. And it's got my first starter, my favorite starter. It's got Oshawott. I can't wait to play as Oshawott. Or play with Oshawott. I love my Oshawott. I'm a big fan of Oshawott. Love the little otter. Can't wait to learn more about that game, honestly. Like, obviously with the remakes where I've played through Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I know about how that goes, so there's not gonna be any, hopefully not any big surprise twists in those. At least outside of maybe some updated character designs. Not that they need to do that. But Legends we don't really know much about, and I'm very, very excited for that. I can't think of any other games that I'm really that excited for. Like Pokemon, Breath of the Wild 2, Skyward Sword's already out. I'm currently in the middle of finding my way through the desert in Skyward Sword. I despise the desert. The only fun Zelda desert that I've personally experienced was Breath of the Wild. And that's because after you defeat the Divine Beast, you can just hop on your shield and go sliding across the sand dunes. And that's very fun. I just wish you didn't have to cross-dress to get into town. At least after you've defeated the Divine Beast. Like, come on. Just making it. This is the only Link that they didn't make it. The Gerudo did not make an exception for, so he could come into town. And make, like, cross-dressing in that game. The outfits are cute. It's cute. You can dye them, you know, to whatever colors you want. Make them even cuter. But, like, I want to walk in shield go whoosh, yes. And then your shield breaks, and then you're just very sad. Because you've been sent flying at least 6 or 7 feet. Because you were too busy having shield go whoosh to realize that your shield was about to break. I need to beat the DLC. I'm personally partial to Twilight Princess Link, honestly. At least his outfit, it's very cool. I really want to get one of the amiibos, or yeah, one of the amiibos that like can give you the Twilight Princess outfit in Breath of the Wild. Now I hit my knee on my desk again, except it was a different knee. It was my right knee instead of my left. Let's see, are there any other upcoming games that I'm excited for? A Pal World game. I think that's what it's called on Steam. The game that people were throwing a fit over because it's a monster collecting game in the vein of Pokemon, except there's slave labor and guns. And I just think that's cool. I want to run my little pal slave empire, forcing them to make more weapons so that I can go shoot poachers. I also would like to commit crime and become a poacher myself. I'm shooting the poachers so that there can be only one poacher, and that one poacher will be me. But that's still got a long ways to go. Waiting for Subnautica below zero to get finished. I hear they just completely restarted the story for it, so I don't know how that's going anymore. But more Subnautica is always fun. Subnautica's fun. It's a pain to play in VR with the VR controllers for the Quest 2. They use the poaching to destroy the poachers. Yes, exactly. Literally me. Subnautica's fun, but I'm a bit of a wimp, so I really haven't strayed that far from the safety of the shallows outside of going all the way to the islands. Because I am a coward and I do not want to run into any Leviathan-class creatures other than the reefies. I have the reefbacks. Which you can build on the backs of the reefbacks and have a literal mobile home. But you don't control when it's mobile and where it's going. Are there any other upcoming games that I'm looking forward to? New Zelda, Pokemon, Pal World, next installment is Subnautica. Can you think of any other games I'm looking forward to? Outside of the inevitable Gen 5 remakes for Pokemon. I honestly would like if they remake Gen 5 for it to be... While the Diamond Pearl remake style is very cute, considering how dark Gen 5, which, you know, Gen 4 got pretty dark itself, but Gen 5 has some very heavily implied child abuse happening. So, I would like... I think Gen 5 would look really good in the Let's Go style. But I'd be happy with anything, really. Because... Still B2. You're probably not really in the minority. I'm sure it's got plenty of fans. It's just... Yeah, I don't know anything about the previous installments, so... New Metroid games looks nice. I'm probably not gonna play it because I never played the originals, and every Metroidvania game I've played I've not really been a fan of. But for any Metroid fans, good for them. I'm glad they're finally getting a new entry in the series. Oh. The original Stalker trilogy. What if I started streaming, lesser known older games, along with some of my favorite games, favorite big franchises? Like, if I can get some stream capture from my PS2, or Sony doesn't need to hear this, but get an emulator up and running and play some PlayStation 2 games, which if I knew how to dump off the disc, which I need to learn how to anyway, then I could just dump my own copies, instead of asking somebody else to help me out with that. But I'd like to play that Hobbit game that I mentioned earlier, because I loved that game when I was little. And I even made a little model of Smaug based on his appearance in that game. From the neck up. It turned out pretty nice. It was made mostly out of foam, and foam... One of the worst sounds I've ever heard is the sound of a kitchen knife cutting through foam. Particularly stubborn foam. Which is what that was. I've been streaming for an hour and 19 minutes, and I'm not making much progress on this. If I keep going at this rate, I'm never gonna get to draw myself into albums I like. Stop getting distracted. Start drawing. Which, for drawing myself into albums, for some of them I might use my regular outfit, for some of them I might use the outfit that's, that whoever is it, or whatever character the album art is wearing, and for some of them, I will draw myself in a random outfit of my choosing. Which, speaking of outfits, thinking of making myself a new Live 2D model. More casual outfit. This is a... Ow, my jaw. You made a lot of cracking noise. But, the current outfit, a bit more on the idle side of impractical fashion. It's not really that impractical. It's leggings and a crop top, turtleneck crop top, with the jacket on and some flats. I was thinking something a little more casual looking. Maybe something with floppy sleeves. We like floppy sleeves. Just pull your hands into some oversized floppy sleeves. Just flop your arms up and down. It makes that really nice flopping sound. A very enjoyable sound. There's some other games I could play. Maybe play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Tripathos. I'll consider it. Trying to wink, but I'm not very good at winking. Wink wonk, except it's not actually winking. Anyway, I like your cat's good. Why are cats upset? I assume it's because no one's giving her any attention. Feel good. They usually do. I'm having issues drawing this line. Ah! Out of one yawn directly into another. Another topic to talk about. I mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to buy more of the Yu-Gi-Oh! I've got volumes 1 through 6 and those little 3-volume compilation books. Because that's all I can find. At my nearest bookstore, which is not that close. Because all of my interests are either very expensive or require a minimum of an hour of travel to find a store that sells those things. But I need to get more volumes because volume 6 ends in the middle of the arc where they meet Bakura, and that upsets me because Bakura is my favorite character. It's like in the middle of the arc, they're just like, alright, you fought your first monster in the tabletop role-playing game, you're still not aware this is a shadow game, so y'all do know that something's up, alright, that's the end of the volume, bye! It's just like, why would you end it like that? At least finish the story arc. At least that book has the story arc where Mokuba, the little goblin child, who tries to commit murder. I like little goblin Mokuba. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Still really popular? I'm not sure. burped, and it was really gross. Maybe I could play some Resident Evil games next year. Play through 4. I have 4. I have Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. And I have 6 on the Xbox. I never beat 4. Because I'm not good at Resident Evil games. I'm just very bad at them. My cousins actually used to have Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. I never beat 4 either. Well, maybe I should stream a playthrough of Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil's wild, man. It went from just, zombies to whatever's going on in 8. Mold Man. Is that a spoiler? Play New Vegas. Do you really want to see me be bad at Fallout games? I didn't even beat Fallout 4. It's the only Fallout I've played. I didn't beat it. I just quit. I got bored and gave up. Especially because I accidentally romanced one of my companions that I didn't really like all that much. And I started accidentally romancing Piper, and I was like, I don't like any of you characters enough to romance. Go away. And I just never beat that game. I do have New Vegas on Xbox. Well, my cousin has it, but he installed it on my Xbox because his is broken. So, again, if I could capture the footage off my Xbox, I'll play through New Vegas. I'd rather get it on PC, that way I can get some mods for stability and just for fun reasons. But yeah, I think I'll just play it on Xbox. Oh no, tangent lines. An art sin. I don't care. This is for Twitter. Twitter does not deserve my high quality artwork. There's belly button. I don't think there was a character that I intentionally wanted to romance that I had met yet, anyway. But on the topic of Fallout 4, one of my cousins has a power armor addiction, so much so to the point where he stole as many power armor suits, like frames and all, from the Brotherhood of Steel as he could, and he continuously kills them over and over to get their power armor pieces. He's got well over 40 suits, and he just displays them in his base. He's got the Nuka World DLC, so he has the special power armors from that DLC. And he's thinking about getting the Far Harbor DLC. And it's just like, well, there's 20 more power armor suits if you continue this. But he likes to insist, well, they're not stolen suits because I killed their owners. Like, it's not how this works, but alright. An hour and a half, and all I have done, not even the entirety of Petra, I still need to draw her other pigtail. My other pigtail. Chibi Petra is her own creature. Does this look like the face of Mercy? It also looks more like someone cosplaying as myself. Because I haven't drawn my stripes yet. It's not Petra till she's got 2 pigtails. That's... I say that, but my next outfit, I'm actually gonna have a different hairstyle. So... The joke's dead already. Let's first walk in, and then I'll draw this other pigtail and draw the stripes. How far did I get the follow for? I think I accidentally started romancing Preston Garvey. Is that his last name? You know, your technically second companion, but your first human companion. I think I accidentally started romancing him somehow, and I was just like, I don't like you. You're probably the most annoying companion character outside of Codsworth. And then I just quit playing. That, and there was just a chunk of corpse of some people who had attacked one of my settlements. And I had the perk that allows you to cannibalize people. And I would try to eat this dead raider, and it would upset everybody within that settlement, and they would attack me. So I think I just got mad at that quick too. Just let me cannibalize people in peace, gosh. Can a girl eat some human meat? Another settlement needs your help. God, yeah, that's the worst. And my settlements are always like, we need more food, we need more water. It's like, well, are you letting everybody die? Because you sure have enough stations and nobody's manning them. That game, True Market Bethesda, full of bugs and issues. And after I finish this, I'm gonna take a short little break. I'm gonna get some ice for my water because it's room temperature and it's very gross. And then we'll finish this drawing up, and then we'll get to the more fun drawings. Not that this isn't fun, but this is also, you know, I prefer drawing on square canvases, to be completely honest. And this one's a big O rectangle. Let's see, so just draw stripes on my jacket. And write in the pun that's on my collar. How many stripes are on my jacket? I forget. Count with me. just gonna count one side, because technically it's one stripe. It goes all the way around the back. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are visible by my hips. So I need a minimum of 7 stripes on here. Love it. 3, 4, 6, 7. Through these stripes, very, very thin lines. Thicken them. Alright. Very cute chibi. Very cute chibi pencil. So, I will return in 5 to 10 minutes. Depends on how hard I have to fight the ice machine, because sometimes it's a little feisty. I will be right back. back. I have ice. I have acquired the frozen water. I have to get comfortable with it. Alright. Time to work on the rest of this. Ow. My face got popped. Oh. Should probably put my gloves down. Oops, almost didn't do that. I was about to cover my screen. Goes on. Distracted by the ice. That's a very big chunk of ice. Alright. Wait, is my microphone not working? Or Streamlabs is being weird. Okay, no, so Streamlabs is being weird. It's not really dry though, at least not when you apply the fine with heat. Now I'm talking funny because I just took a chunk of ice. Now, hold on. No, it's dry for a little bit maybe, but yeah, Streamlabs was just being weird. I'm glad you can hear me just fine, but Streamlabs was not showing the monitoring of my mic input. It's technology. Why does it despise me so? Anyway. I'm going to... Do you want to use the pastel? Make a pastel brush, maybe? Maybe use this crayon brush. Even though this really isn't what crayons look like. It's not crayon texture. That's not what charcoal looks like. That's not really accurate to pastel. Honestly, none of these brushes in here really. Except for this one, I don't think this one's really yellow. Of course, I said when it looked like a cut out piece of paper. So gonna use a marker pen. Gonna do rough. Then we're doing a darker color. And we'll switch back to the pencil. And we'll turn on lock transparent pixels. Whereas other programs call it alpha lock, because it locks the alpha channel, which is transparent. Isn't that fun? Fun fact for those of you who don't know anything about digital art.